I am Maria Garcia Fleury. Today, December 7th, the Catholic Church celebrates the memory of Saint Ambrose, one of the fathers of the Western Church, because it is the date of his episcopal consecration as Bishop of Milan. Ambrose was born around 340 in Trier, a region of the Norman Empire, into a noble and Christian family. He graduated as a lawyer, and thanks to his intellectual talent and moral integrity, he became governor of Emilia Liguria. However, God had other plans for Ambrose. At that time, there was a struggle against Arius and his position that denied the full divinity of Christ and the equality of the persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in the Trinity. When the Bishop of Milan died, the election of his successor was controversial. To maintain peace, Ambrose attended the meeting where they were trying to elect a new bishop, but in doing so, he was elected bishop by popular acclamation and appointed by the Pope in 374. As Bishop of Milan, Ambrose dedicated himself to serving the Church and defending its doctrines against various heresies, especially Arianism. Bishop Ambrose's eloquence and unwavering commitment to orthodoxy earned him the admiration of many, including the young Agustine of Hippo, who had been hired as a professor of rhetoric at the imperial court in Milan. Again, Augustine, born in 354 in North Africa, was a highly educated man, but from a young age he had led a tumultuous life marked by intellectual pursuits, worldly pleasures, and a persistent sense of spiritual restlessness, driven by a profound search for the truth and spiritual fulfillment. Augustine's encounter with Ambrose provided to be transformative. Ambrose's service, sermons, characterized by the rhetorical brilliance and a profound theological insights, captivated everyone. Augustine's intellectual mind and touched the depths of his restless heart. Ambrose's influence became a catalyst for Augustine's conversion to Christianity, marking a pivotal moment in the history of the Church. Augustine began reading the Gospel, and a particular passage from the Epistle to the Romans marked a turning point in his life. Convinced of the truth of Christianity, he asked Bishop Ambrose to baptize him in 387. The impact of St. Ambrose extended far beyond Augustine's conversion. He influenced Augustine's theological development and shaped his later contributions to Christian doctrine, establishing himself as one of the most influential theological and philosophers in the history of Christianity. Bishop Ambrose was known for his service to the poor and needy, composed numerous hymns, and studied theology. The massacre of Thessalonica, in which 7,000 people died at the hands of Emperor Theodosius, prompted St. Ambrose to deny his entry to the church. And for this defense, the saint will always be praised and remembered. The life of St. Ambrose exemplifies a commitment to truth, intellectual rigor, and pastoral care. His guidance strengthened the Church against heresies. He died on April 4th, 397. He was declared a father of the Church, distinguished by his defense of the Church, his erudition, his rhetoric, because he knew that with God we always win.